Any sort of linkage, right, with a banned account
Hmm.
prevents you from making new accounts of the information, right? So if that when that first account gets banned, right, if you're saying you can't recover it, right, for whatever reason, you can't make another account. But the second account you have is just on thin ice, is the way you can treat it. Any sort of linkage, right, with a banned account
Hmm.
prevents you from making new accounts of the information, right? So if that when that first account gets banned, right, if you're saying you can't recover it, right, for whatever reason, you can't make another account. But the second account you have is just on thin ice, is the way you can treat it. I think the true rite of passage is getting your info banned. Like it's a very normal thing that happens to people. So
Hey, Jonathan, yeah. So I think I messaged you about my situation, right?
yeah, I
Like
think you did a
you?
little while ago. It was something with your
Yeah.
ID verification, right?
Yeah, well, I have 82 orders left unfilled because the eBay changed my pay scheme.
Uh-oh. What did they do to you?
I was getting paid the next day after the order and they changed it 3 days after delivery.
Did
And
that
I
get
had
out?
just had a bunch of bills.
So you don't have the cash to fill stuff out?
Right. So right now I basically logged out of that account and started ignoring emails. Last I checked, I had like 10 INRs.
Oh no. Well, I'm really sorry to
Yeah.
hear.
So that account's definitely going to be toast. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
I mean, is there anything you think you can do to recover it? Could you
no, because it's going to cost me over 1K and I don't have over 1K and there's no way I can get over 1K.
Yeah, I mean,
But the main
unfortunately,
thing,
yeah,
yeah,
unfortunately, it's just a really cash-heavy business sometimes. So I'm really sorry about that.
well, that's okay. Because I have other methods to earn, but mainly what I'm wondering now, because I know we talked a bit about the ID and stuff.
Yeah.
First, correct me if I'm wrong. The MC99 is usually the ID verification, right?
It can be a lot of things. It can be ID
Okay.
verification.
Now, in either your experience or other people's experiences, when you get an account ban and they you have another, so basically I have another account
Yeah.
and it's been open for a little bit, not nowhere as old as the other account.
Yeah.
And I have like over 300 items on it, but I haven't really been focusing on it because I was focusing on my bigger account. And right now, I'm wondering how much effort I should put into that account.
Like, so are you wondering like if it's gonna get banned if you try to scale it?
Yeah, I'm wondering if so right now I'm not banned on the other account yet. It's gonna happen. I'm
Yeah.
not banned yet.
The the way to think
And
about it
I'm
is,
wondering if I keep the sales slow and under wraps if eBay typically doesn't do ID verification in that case.
yeah. So I mean, the way to see it is there's a risk threshold. So if when that first account gets banned, it simply increases your risk threshold. It makes it harder for you to create a new account, and it makes it harder for you to it makes your second account more sensitive. So I mean, if I were you, I would, honestly try to find a way to see if I can fix that first account. I would kill the sales first, and I would try to see if there's anything I can do to fulfill the orders, because that's always the best way. But if
Yeah,
you're treating
unfortunately, I've already explored that option and it's not an option.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because there's
I
no
mean,
way those funds are going to be
if
drawn at all.
if that's something you can't do and it gets banned, then I mean, anyone feel free to chime in. But in my opinion, your second account should be okay.
Is it
But
attached to your current account, Pamela?
it is
It's
right.
on the same IP, different computer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I got an
But
MC999
I
the
also
same.
haven't logged into it for a while, so I could always get it on a different IP.
That might be worth it. I opened a second account which was connected to my account that had a ton of INRs. And as soon as I put my payment method in, I got an MC999.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
now on my other account, what I did actually, because Jonathan did explain to me that they still have all my old information, but I did put a different account on there. So the two accounts won't at the same time have the same account information, but at one point they would have.
yeah, so I mean, any sort of linkage, right, with a banned account
Hmm.
prevents you from making new accounts of the information, right? So if that when that first account gets banned, right? If you're saying you can't recover it, right, for whatever reason, you can't make another account. But the second account you have is just on thin ice, is the way you can treat it, right? So I would just be very careful with that account, and then I would look for alternative ways create more accounts if that's what you're interested in. But the way to see it is you're juggling now a an increased risk threshold. Like there's just a higher chance you'll get
Okay.
by eBay. And even if you've ID verified before on that account, you'll be asked to ID verify again when you hit 5K revenue, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I did not IVD verify on
Yeah.
either account. I was never asked.
Okay, yeah. I mean, typically around the 5K threshold, they'll ask for verification. But if they didn't,
Yeah.
I
And
think
honestly, I'm wondering if that might save me. I don't know, but I'm
it
wondering.
could. It could. I mean, if it doesn't complete the link, I don't know that much about the back end, but I mean, I'm
Yeah.
really sorry if there's no way for you to recover that first account. That would be the best case situation,
Yeah.
obviously. But the way I would see it is you're on thin ice with them with that second linked account because it's now on an now it has an elevated risk threshold, and I wouldn't create any more accounts with the same information, right? And if you wanted to make more accounts, that's when you would consider like creating an LLC, using static IPs, or doing an agency.
Okay, now I have an LLC. Should I change the other store to that LLC or save that LLC for a new account?
In my opinion, it's already all linked. I wouldn't. I feel like
Okay,
that could
that's what I
backfire.
thought.
I feel like that could backfire. Yeah, eBay takes a lot of
Yeah.
info. If you add stuff, they have it, and if you change it, it doesn't matter. I think that's something I explained to you. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure I understand.
Yeah.
So if I create a new account, probably the best route would be a different IP,
Yeah, you
business email address.
you want it isolated. You want it completely isolated from the banned accounts so that it never gets linked, right? Because
Okay.
yeah, I mean eBay and all these online platforms in general, they'll ban random people for no reason. So it's just any way we can get away from that as much as possible. Get away from the AI
Yeah.
bot, the better the situation. Because like I keep seeing
Yeah.
like people make accounts with like their legit info, they have no intention of drop shipping, and then they could still get banned, because there's just all this stuff that can
Oh yeah, I've
so
seen people get MCO 11 on reseller accounts.
yeah, we just don't want to put ourselves in a risky position by linking info.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna leverage the LLC, just make it completely different. New IPs, new information, right? That's always going to be the best way to proceed, right?
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I think that's why they went after my new account too, is because it looked like I was trying to bypass the INRs that I had on the
Yeah.
existing account. And then
Like,
I went and made the new account and I added the payment info and it was literally like a week
yeah.
later. And I had
And
warmed it up for probably, I don't know, like 3 months.
yeah, and it's like even if your first account doesn't get banned, like for instance, my third eBay, right, got MC11, right? And I was told that even if I got it back, I should never make another account with the same information with that first LLC because it would be linked to the account that got an MC11. It's on thinner ice. So they have a very advanced, super advanced kind of AI, detection system. And I mean, the things that we don't even understand will trigger it. So it's just we want to stay as safe as possible. If there's one thing to really be paranoid with, it's account creation and keeping accounts, unlinked as much as possible.
I'm
So,
pretty
So
sure I
most
reached out to you and told you that I had found a third account out of
oh yeah,
nowhere.
yeah. I
And
think you
I
did.
said it's been open since like 2018 and I didn't even know I had it. And I'm still terrified to do anything with it
I'm, I'm
because
I'm sorry to scare you. I'm sure if you were to like
no, no, it's
put it
okay.
put it on like a static IP, I would run it, see how that goes.
Yeah.
But I mean, it happens. Like there's a lot of experienced people. I think the true rite of passage is getting your info banned. Like it's a very normal thing that happens to people. So there's
Yeah.
tons of workarounds. So
well,
Yeah,
so
it's a
what you're
guessing game
saying,
at best, right?
yeah, it is. It truly is, unfortunately. And that's how online business is. The benefit is you can work from home, you can make a lot of money, without having to touch any inventory, this and that. But the downside is algorithms will ban you. If you've ever advertised on like TikTok or Facebook, they will just ban you for no reason. It just happens. So it's stuff we gotta try to dance around. It's like yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Um, yeah, I mean Pamela or
so
Jen, did you guys have any other questions? Yeah, let me know.
yeah. So what you're saying is most of the detection stuff happens at the beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning, and as the account ages, you tend to deal with less crap. Yeah, basically.
Okay. Would you
Yeah.
say it's safer to create an account with a business email versus a Gmail?
I think a business email can be a Gmail. I've always used Gmails. They don't
Yeah,
necessarily
wait,
have to match the business.
you can get G Suite. That's what I mean. Like instead of at
Oh.
gmail.com at corporation.
Wow, I've never even tried that. You could ask ChatGPT. I'm sure it looks more official. If anything,
Okay.
I don't think that should hurt you at all. But I would double check, just make sure. But
Is it
Okay.
free?
No, it's like most maybe 20 a month. I think it's
Okay,
free the first month. It's
interesting.
pretty
that
cheap, and it's
sounds
like
like a good idea.
$6 per email for that. You have the subscription and you buy the yearly cost for the URL. And you could also get, if you're tech savvy, you can go to freedomains.com and get a free domain, but you have to know how to transfer it over. I never really figured that out myself.
All right, all right, all right. No, I mean it seems like a good idea to me. Like you would look more like like a completely normal business. I don't know how that could hurt you, so I would try it. But yeah, yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. Pamela or Jen, did you guys have any other questions or updates? I mean, I'm always happy to help with.
That was it for me.
Okay,
I
okay.
am good for now.
Yep. Okay, good, good, good.